Hey, Beady Besties. Happy Wednesday, my friends. Happy Wednesday. Middle of the week, my friends. We are almost there to the weekend. How are you guys today? I hope you guys are doing great. Um, it's muggy, buggy, and thuggy here is all I can say. Muggy, buggy, and thuggy. But you know what, friends? It's okay because we got a triple stack on today, which means vibes are vibing and we are doing okay. So I'm going to bring in a card for our day. Well, for this video anyway. I might do another video later. Not sure, not sure. We'll have to see if the weather holds out. Yesterday was pretty silly here. So we didn't get much done yesterday, but hopefully we can make it up today and the weekend. Guys, I hear we're going to have a great weekend. Okay, without further ado, let's flip it. People who wonder if the glass is half empty or half full miss the point. The glass is refillable. Guys, you know, you could be having a half empty day today, and that's okay, because guess what? Tomorrow, a whole entire another chance to refill that glass, my friends. And there's nothing saying that you can't fill it to the top tomorrow, okay? Give yourself some grace. All right, my friends, let's get into this. So we've got something completely new here for the channel. There is a beauty, and I will leave all of her information in the description box. A couple months ago, oh, look how pretty. A couple months ago, I stumbled upon a beautiful, beautiful jewelry maker designer in our community. And she has a great channel. It is Jewelry with Jen, and her name is Jen. And guys, every month Jen does a sparkle bag. Now, this is not a subscription. This is first come, first serve. But she does release this bag, and it's always a different theme every month. This month, like, I've been on the fence, guys. Not that I didn't want to buy prior months, but I'm on a fixed income, you know. So, but fortunately, my channel has been monetized, and thanks to all you guys, I do get a little bit of, you know. So I figured I'm going to take my YouTube monies and I'm going to put it into this channel, of course. But I'm also going to, like, I don't know, bring new things to the channel, maybe shop some smaller businesses to kind of bring awareness to, you know, we all love Sam and we all love Bargain Bee Box and Jesse James Beads and all that, but there's also smaller companies out there that do things like this, like monthly not subscriptions, but like monthly bags or, you know, designer collections, things like that. And I just want to kind of, you know, just see what is out there, my friends, so then I can bring it to you, because this might be something that you love and you might be like, oh my gosh, where was this in my life? But anyway, okay. So Jen brings her boxes out on the first Saturday of every month. I don't know if they're all the same price. This one was $30. And she will have a video, guys. She has a YouTube channel. And what I love about Jen is she doesn't just like drop, you know, this is, oh, here's your, the whole month she will make designs with this. So guys, you could get this bag, you could make stuff that she's making, you can, you know, do your own thing, but there's multiple options. So I have spoken enough, my friends. You're probably like, get to the beads, Kyle, get to the beads. We're going to do it, my friends. So this month is June, of course, and this is called Seashores. So I see there are, and I had just opened this bag. Oh my gosh, it's so full. There's 3 bags in here. That's super cool. And this is, I guess, oh, that's right. I also, guys, she also has a store. And I ordered some glow-in-the-dark mushroom charms. We'll get into these in a second. I'm going to let these sit here so the light can charge them up so they have some glow juice. All right, so this is, I assume, my, yep, Sparkle Bag June 25. This is Seashores. And then these mushrooms, I don't remember how much they were, but they were relatively inexpensive. So I just thought they would make super cute. Like, I wasn't going to do earrings, but I know, shocker. I was going to do some, like, maybe like little, I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but I just couldn't. I love mushrooms, guys. I couldn't resist. All right, so, ooh, let me put some of these to the side here, because this one looks like it has a list in it. And again, guys, this is my first time. I have watched her unboxings. I stumbled across Jen, I don't know, several months ago, and I watched all of her unboxings. So, oh, this is cool. So here's our list. I love that she does this. Jen's Sparkle Bag Seashores, June 25. Inspired by the shore's quiet magic, Seashores captures a walk along the seaside, the backdrop of a shimmering tide, sun-warmed sand between your toes. That sounds so good right now. And I don't like sand. Discovering smooth pebbles, seashells, coral, and driftwood. The soft, serene energy of flower amazonite, like pebbles along the shore, druzy pendants that sparkle and shine, and suede reminiscent of driftwood. Beachside textures are abound, a bracing seaside elegance with natural charm, where the sea meets sparkle in a coastal daydream. That's beautiful, Jen. Oh, I love that. So it looks like, let me make sure there's no codes on here. Oh, there is a code, so I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know if y'all are supposed to see the code, so I'm going to let Jen be the decision. I don't know if Jen follows this channel, guys. I have no idea if Jen knows who I am, but I'm going to leave that because I don't know if we're supposed to show that. All right, so we have our description here. We have how big it is, the quantity, and there's also, guys, because she does have an online store, it looks like you can reorder some of these items. So how interesting. So even if you guys don't want to pick up the bag, you can run over and if you see something you like, grab one of those things. I think that's pretty awesome. All right, so it looks like this is more of the findings bag, and I do know she had a lot of cord-like items this month, which just really excites me. And it looks like this is our, and then it looks like this is, this got a little piece of paper in it. Looks like it looks like a little note. Hold on, guys. Looks like a little love note from Jen. Oh my gosh, you guys. Jen watches this channel. Are you kidding me? Hi, Jen. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm so excited now. Jen watches the channel. I'm so excited. Okay. This is a little bag of extra goodies for me, guys. Oh, she's so sweet. Okay, we can look at that in a second, but I really want to concentrate on these bags because they are still available, my friends. I'm just kidding now. They are still available. Let me get a bead. Oh, you know what, guys? Where's my fancy little, hold on. I got a fancy little tray. Hold on. It's not a tray. You've seen it before, guys. It's got a bunch of stuff on it right now because I went to the Dollar Tree. And these boxes, you only get 3, but they're 3 different sizes. They're at the Dollar Tree. I bought a whole bunch of them. And there's a mic here, but let's bring in our fancy. Look how fancy. I also got some acrylic trays and all kinds of stuff. Guys, we're going to have to do a dollar store haul, I think. I think there's going to be a dollar store because I'm the beater on the budget. I think there's going to be a dollar store video in our future. I'm just going to take a sip because I don't shut up and now I'm thirsty. Okay. So let's get into the beads first, shall we? This is a big heavy bag of beads, my friends. It sure is. Okay, comes in this lovely bag. And it looks like a lot of strands. Guys, I did watch Jen's unboxing, but this is the first Saturday of the month. I don't remember the first Saturday of the month. I don't remember the second Saturday of the month. Do we have it yet? I'm not even sure. That's where a call is right now. All right, so let me get my list. Oh my gosh, there's so many strands. Oh, they're so long too. So first we are going to have a 9-inch strand of flower amazonite matte rounds, which are these guys. Ooh, look how pretty those are. Like very, very light colors, but it's so beachy, right? This is kind of, I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to let it go. But this is what I was hoping for in a good summer box. This is the flower amazonite. It is matte, so it has this fun texture. Love those. They just want to naturally curl, so we'll let them, maybe we'll go with shapes. Maybe we'll do round shapes. Round is a shape, my friends. I know because that's the shape I am. Okay, so 5x8 millimeter flower amazonite chips is next. Guys, this is a 32-inch strand. Are you, wow. Look at those. And guys, come on now. Nothing says summer like a good chip design, right? We love, well, I'm speaking for myself. I might be speaking for you too. But in the summertime, I love a good chip design, like bracelets, anklets especially. I guess because I'm from Philly. And so every summer we used to go down the Jersey Shore. We stayed in Ocean City because Wildwood was where all the bad kids went. And my mom didn't want that in my environment. And then when I say bad, I was going to say where all the hood kids went, but it's just because Wildwood is a party city, right? That's where the older kids went, the high school kids, the college kids. So growing up, we went to Ocean City because it was more family oriented. And And one of the things I loved was going up and down the boardwalk and going in all the little t-shirt shops and all of the shell jewelry. And I actually, I don't know where I put it, but I was going to put a bracelet on that I got from Ben, but it had the little screw closure. But guys, if you're from, like, if it's just so reminiscent of the bracelets and the anklets and stuff that we used to get off the boardwalk. So long story short, even though there was nothing short, there's nothing short about that story. These chips just took me way back. They just took me way back. So I love that. Way back to the 80s, my friends. And it is so long. Look at that. It's like a little halo. All right, my friends. I'm loving this box already. And I knew, like, there was no way when I saw this box, because I'm such a huge fan of beachy stuff, there was no way I couldn't get this box. So next we have 8mm faceted rondelles in opaque. 8mm. Oh, here they go. Oh, these are so pretty. And this is a 12-inch strand? My goodness. Oh, husband's coming in, guys. Look at those. Hi, baby. Look at those. I think these might be something different. I'm not sure. There's a couple different rondelles here. It does say opaque. These look kind of opaque. I might be off on these, and if they're not right, because they could look kind of blue. Let's see. So let me put those aside. I'm not sure if those are the ones, but I do know that these are the peach. Oh, okay. This is the ones. Okay. I was looking opaque. It's opaque peach. I'm sorry, Jen. If you're watching now, I do apologize. Here we are. This is our opaque peach. This is an 8mm faceted rondelle. And a 12-inch strand, yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Guys, I will show you the list again after this if you want to take a screenshot. Actually, I'll show it to you now. If you want to take a screenshot of the reorder numbers, I don't know if you can see it. So this way you kind of know if there's something that comes up, take a screenshot. Okay. If there's something that comes up that you want to get, this way you have the number of exactly what it is. Those are beautiful. And we're just going to do that. Oh, look how pretty. Okay. All right, so next we have the 8mm imitation jade electroplated faceted rondelles in Navajo white. Which I think might be this one. What did we say, 8mm? Yeah, I believe these look a little bit bigger though. But I think these might be it. These are gorgeous. They look to me like they have some blue or green in them now, which is why I was a little confused. Faceted rondelles. That's what they look like. Those are beautiful. But look, do you see? Like, I don't know, they got like some really light blue and green. I see the next one is a we have a light sea green and a mint AB. So I'm actually going to say that this might be either the mint or the sea green. I just might be missing I don't see them right this second. They might be in this other bag, so. But we'll look, guys. These are beautiful. All right. Like, some of them are white, but some of them are there's definitely a blue or green tinge to those. All right, next we have a 8mm faceted electroplate AB glass crystals in the light sea green. Again, that could be that. I'm not sure. Because we have another 8mm imitation jade faceted rondelle, two-tone light cyan, a 15-inch strand, which that could also be that because that does look two-tone. But then we also got this friend in here. Look at those. And I'm not sure which one this one is. But it definitely has multiple tones of color. I've never quite seen a crystal rondelle with not only these colors, but just how they're so, like, look at this one. It's got like all the different colors in it. These are gorgeous. It's so sparkly. Oh my goodness, Jen. You have done something here, my friend. You have done something here for sure. All of your boxes are amazing. All your sparkle bags. I'm a fan. Okay, next we have a 6mm check pressed glass bumpy spacers. And this is in a peach white swirl, and I'm pretty sure that's what this is. So we are getting check glass as well, guys. So we've got gemstones, we've got our crystals, and now we've got our check, which is checking all the boxes for me. And these are cool. They have that like that little bumpy texture. I call these like little spaceships. To me, they look like little spaceships. But those are super cute and elegant. I think because of the shape, they kind of add a little elegance. And I love this bright pop of white in this palette. That's really pretty. Oh, we have more rondelles, so I might have... I probably totally massacred this, and I do apologize. Because I'm seeing there's more rondelles, and it's probably the... Okay, so this was probably the Navajo white, guys. I'm fairly certain I've decided this was the Navajo white. Okay, so this was the Navajo white, and then this was the I believe the mint AB or the sea green, and then this was the mint AB or sea green. That's how that goes, because I found the peach, my friends, which I thought this one was the peach. It is not. It is Navajo white. This one this one is the peach. Look how gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Can I tell you guys, this is like Sparkle City. Look at that. Love that. I don't know how I didn't see these sitting over here on the side, because the sparkle is kind of blinding. They're so sparkly. My glasses are fogging up. Oh guys, it's so humid here today. I can't stand it. All right, my friends. Next, we're going to have a 4mm faceted electroplate AB rondelle. Faceted AB rondelle. Papaya Whip Blue. Oh, maybe that's what this is. No. It says 4mm, so those are little babies. Oh, I found them. They were underneath. Look at this interesting color. So we have like this peachy papaya whip blue. Yeah, we have this like peachy papaya color, and then it's half plated with this oh, that's so pretty. It looks like a purpley gray, but it has these beautiful blue flashes in it. Gorgeous. I love though. That's a really, really cool little accent bead. Right? Look how it just kind of nestles in and brings all these colors. Love that. Next we have a 6mm teardrop faceted crystal. And what color did we say this was called? Light camel. Pretty, pretty, pretty. You guys know I like a good drop because we can tassel and cluster these little babies. And I am a tassel clustering fool. Very pretty. And again, these guys, these are really, really long strands. This one strand is 14 inches. That is a nice, nice long strand. Okay. And if you were to go by the prices on the tags, which I'm assuming they are, this is well beyond $30 value. Okay, friends. Next we have a 4.5mm imitation Austrian bicone in matte salmon. Ooh, these are, again, we're bringing in some matte textures in our beautiful little bicones. You guys know I like bicones. I actually purposely buy bicones. I don't just get them in my boxes. I also buy them because I do really like bicones. I'm a fan. And these are just beautiful and matte. Lovely. Like just such a pretty, peaceful color that is just, look at this palette. Definitely seashore vibes. Okay, guys, and our last strand is going to be, I must have missed it somewhere. Because I see it here, but I don't see, I must have skipped right over it. I'm not surprised. Look at these. Those are gorgeous. Look at that color. And these are like that lantern shape. I love that shape. It's such a cool shape. I'm going to find it on the list. Hold on, let me put it in the dish so you guys can just ooh and ah here. Okay, I think that this is the light sea green 8mm faceted electroplate AB glass crystal, and that this is the sea green because this is saying it's a 6-inch strand and this is a shorter strand. So I think I've figured it out, guys. We've figured out where everything is and everything. But look, guys, I'm sorry. I do this sometimes. I get excited about the beads and I don't know. But there we have all of our strands. Look at that. All right, guys, now we have a whole findings bag. So let me pull these out. Oh, so pretty. Oh, these little jerseys are so pretty. Okay. So first here, the second bag, we have a 10mm acrylic berry bead. And these are really, really pretty. Sand Camel Aqua. And I have to say, well, I'm not always a fan of acrylic or plastic beads. These are gorgeous. And, you know, they're going to make really pretty earrings. I like these kind of beads for earrings because they're so light. But I don't know if you guys can see this color transition. It goes from like this camel to this just striking blue color here. These are very pretty. I do really like these. Like if we're gonna go, if we're we're gonna put acrylic beads in the collection, these are the ones that I want all the time. Those are super pretty. Look at that color shift. Oh, so pretty. Okay, next we have a 10 to 10.5 to 6mm hand-painted porcelain column beads in antique glazed camel. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh, I love these. Very sandy and beachy for sure. So those are, there we go. And they're just these really pretty glazed column beads, and they're brown, but they have like a lot of swirling and kind of, you know, interest to them. This one's got a lot of blue, little blue swirls in it. This one's got some blue. They're really cool and funky. I like these. They almost look like they might have a slight curve to them as well, so they might be really good in a bracelet. I think those will be a great addition to a bracelet. Next we have our druzy pendants. There are 36mm druzy pendants. Oh, by the way, you guys, you get 6 and 4. And you get 3. You get 3 of these druzy pendants. And this is an acrylic druzy, I think. Does it say? Pale turquoise. It doesn't say, but these are like a, I don't think they're like an acrylic druzy, but they're very pretty and they're very light, which is nice because you wouldn't normally, since we get 3, you wouldn't normally think to make earrings out of druzy pendants like this because they're usually heavy, but since these are nice and light, they're just like nothing to them. If you just wanted to add an ear wire, right? That's a gorgeous earring all day long. You have this beautiful gold foiling around it. And it is like sparkly in there. And I think they would make really pretty earrings, honestly. I think they would also make really pretty dangles for bag charms. Bag charms seem to be in right now, so I think they would make really pretty bag charms, like on your beach bag, guys. Could you imagine? Like you're going to the beach, you can make a charm for your cup. You can make a charm for your bag. You can make just charms for everything and just be all beachy. I love that. That's probably what I'm going to do. I might make earrings for myself. They are pretty. But I don't know. I also might make some stuff that I can give to friends, right? All right. So next we have a 20 to 23mm acrylic round links, and these are in coconut camel. And I can't believe these are acrylic because they look so wooden. I would have thought these were wooden. Oh, these are really nice and smooth. If I can get them out. But look, they definitely, look at that like wood-like texture. And they're totally smooth. And they're just links. There's no holes or anything. Those are very pretty. These will make really pretty earrings too, right? Maybe we'll use these for some earring designs today. We can dangle some, or we could use it as a braid. Oh, now I don't know. Now I'm not sure. Let's look at the rest, friends. Okay, next we have, so now we're going to get into some of this cord and fun findings here. We've got 0.8mm wax knotting cord in seafoam, and you get a yard of this. I love a good knotting cord. This is a really pretty color too. I like that Jen puts in some of, different kinds of stringy materials. And so you get a yard of that. So what's that, about 3 feet? Love that for us. Cute, cute, cute. Next we have 13 by 28 conch shell, 13 by 28mm, friends. Conch shell beads, top drilled. So we get a whole little package here of some shell beads. And I'm going to be honest, I think I'm going to use these in a non-jewelry project because I saw something really cute on Pinterest the other day. Oh no. Okay. I thought I dropped them all over. But I saw something really cute on Pinterest the other day, and I think these would be perfect. And now these are not, are they real shell? They sound like real shell. They're really pretty. Yep, seashell beads. These are so pretty. Look at all those different kinds. But so guys, you know about like the beaded plants that I said I was going to make like 2 months ago, and I still haven't made one yet. Listen, let's not digress. But I saw something on Pinterest where somebody made one that was like, it looked like it had coral, like it was like under the sea potted plants, and they had a bunch of these shells and stuff. And I think that's what I'm going to do with those. Well, with some of them, maybe not all of them, because we do get a whole bunch, guys. We can still do some jewelry with them. I don't think I'll use them all for that, if I use any at all. We'll see. Next we have some ear wires. Thank you for these, ma'am. So these are, I'm always loving ear wires. These are shell ear wires. You get a pair. These are 18 karat gold plated. Oh, so pretty. And so perfect for this theme. Oh my gosh, and I just dropped one. So here we have, these are so pretty, guys. 18 karat gold plated. There's your little shell design. And they do have a loop back here. And it is not closed. It looks like you can open it. You can twist it open to put your you can either twist it open to attach your work, or you can just twist your work and attach it to the whatever floats your boat. But those are gorgeous. Okay, and then we have 2 more things to look at. So we've got 1.5 millimeter round 4-ply handmade cotton macrame cord in natural gold. This is really pretty macrame cord. We might be able to do something with the shells and stuff with this kind of macrame cord. Look how pretty that is. Very pretty. Definitely beachy. And then finally, guys, we have some 3 millimeter flat vegan suede in camel, and you get a yard of this and a yard of this. So all of our stringing materials we get a yard of, my friends. So that's just really pretty. It's very soft. Doesn't smell like butt. It's a vegan cord. That's so pretty. Love this. So here is your sparkle bag, Seashore Sparkle Bag by Jewelry with Jen. This is for June. Guys, like I said, I'll put all of her information in the description box. Guys, subscribe to her YouTube channel because, like I said, she makes several projects from her bags. And she also, like, the first Saturday of every month, you get the reveal for that month's bag. So just super exciting stuff. Guys, I think we're going to probably make some earrings. So I will be right back with a fun earring tutorial. Just because these ear wires are so pretty. I don't know. But you guys know how it goes. I might change my mind and we might come back and make a bracelet. Who knows here? But we'll be right back, guys. Okay, friends, and we are back. And I wanted to look at these mushrooms real fast. Look how cute these guys are. So they're all different colors, which I love. Yeah, so like I said, I intend to make maybe some pulls or some little dangle-doos. I'm not sure. But you're not going to, because I have lights on, obviously. But I'm just going to go and peek at them real quick. Yeah, they definitely glow in the dark. I know you can't see it. I know, wait, where are you? I know you can't see it, but they do. They glow in the dark, my friends. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I also wanted to look real quick at this bag of beautiful stuff that Miss Jen sent me. And then we'll get into the project, guys, which, little spoiler alert, is not earrings. I've changed my mind. Ooh, hello. Jen knows I love purple. She does watch, my friends. I'm so excited. I knew she did, but what are those? Those are so cool. Look at those. They're like little flowers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. And then look at these. Jen. Purple and green. That's my girl. She knows. Look at that. Those are so fun. Oh my gosh, you guys. I've got some really pretty light purple rondelles, crystal rondelles. Oh my gosh, look at those. So sparkly. So purple. So purple, so sparkly. And look at these. Oh my gosh. Those, what are they? These are gorgeous. Let me just put these on back on and tie them up. They have come untied. I'm sure we can do that later, but if I do it later, guys, you know what that means? It means I'm not going to do it. That's what it means. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Let me just go ahead and do the little trick here, which is you just take the strand and feed it back through the bead the other way. Pull it through, and that'll knot your bead. So now they're all secure. Look how beautiful those are. So they're like they're very matte, and they're like got this little crystally. Oh, they're so pretty. I think they're glass, but they have like a gemstone appearance. Look at that. So pretty. Thank you so much, Jen. This is just an amazing little gift, and I love it so much. Thank you. You girl, you're so awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put these in this little bow. They were in this bag, but that's okay. We'll put them in this bag. All right, friends. So I've decided. I made an executive management decision. And we're going to be making a fun little beachy necklace, guys, because I make earrings a lot. You guys are probably like over the earrings right now. So we're going to do a necklace. Now, full disclosure, I did want to do it with the vegan suede, but the suede, these holes weren't big enough to fit on the suede. So we're going to be using all 6 of these barrels. We're going to be using some of these shells, and we're going to save some for our other project. We're also going to be using one of these rings. Going to be using this macrame cord, and I've got a series of jump rings here. I've got some 7mm jump rings because I found that the 7mm fit really nicely. So when you want to do a jump ring on here, guys, you want to make sure that you do a jump ring, obviously, that's going to clear the shell, but you don't want something that just clears the shell, right? And then this is all stiff and all kinds of stuff. You want movement here. So I found that this, see how we still have movement? See how that moves nice? That's what we want. So I found 7mm works really well for that. So we got some of those. And then I also have some 6mm for spacing. I think what we're going to do, guys, this is kind of design on the fly. I might do one of 2 things. And then I also have a clasp, and I have 2 8mm jump rings. So we've got lots of jump rings at this party. But bead-wise, this is what we've got. So we're using everything from the bag. I also am going to bring in a straw because we're going to do some knotting. But I want to do some spaces in between my knotting. Oh, you know what would be cute, too? I was just thinking maybe some little wood, but they're not in the... I don't know if Jen would be mad if I added things from my stash. Give me 1 second. Okay, friends, we're back. Excuse me. Never mind. It's not going to work. I don't think Jen would have got mad anyway because she seems really cool. But what I had thought would look cute was some coconut wood, the cocoa wood spacers, like the Hishi ones. I thought that would look really cute, but I don't have any of those that have a big enough hole. Okay. So what we're going to do is, and I've already prepared this cord. So I'm using, I think it was 32 inches. So what I did was I did prepare the ends because these will fray a little bit, right? It's just the nature of the cord. So what I did was I ran these through some glue and I took off all the excess and I let them dry, and then I cut little pointy tips. And you want to make sure, because it's not a really long bead, but it's kind of a long bead. You want to make sure you have like at least a 1/2 inch a piece of glue. So this way, this is hard. So this will go right through the bead. Like it just won't, if you just do the tips, you'll be able to get it in there, but it might like sag. So I like to give myself, you know, a little bit of a needle here. All right. And I have these little bead-along spacer things that were made for tin cup pearl knotting, which, guys, if you don't know what tin cup necklaces are, they're pretty much their spaces in between the knots. And bead-along makes these little things that you can, you know, put on your cord to keep your spaces even, but I have them, but I can't find them. But if you have a straw will work as well. We're going to cut the straw, and first you have to decide, you know, how much space you want in between your knots. So we'll do that in a second, but first what I want to do is I want to attach my cord onto my circle dude here. So we're going to move all that to the side, put the scissors to the side. Now, I don't know, you can just do a regular old lark's head knot. I think I'm going to try that other knot that I did the other day and I kind of bungled it up. So we're going to try it again. So basically we're just going to make a little loop here, and this should be real easy. I don't really think it's a front or a back here. I think it's all pretty. And we're just going to go ahead and put that through our component. So we have this, right? And then we're going to make a little bit bigger of a loop here. So now we're going to take these tails and we're just going to kind of separate them out so we know which side is which side. I will lay this down, and then you will take your tails and you'll kind of just put them up here, right? Just kind of get them out of the way there. So this is what you have. So now we're going to take this, okay, if you guys can see that, and we're going to spin it around, and then we're going to bring this down over that, right? Creating this kind of this kind of stuff here. And then we're just going, I think we're just going to do it once, and then we're going to take these. Nope, that's not how you did it, Call. All right, let's try it again, my friends. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to do a lark's head knot, but I'm just trying to get fancy. I just did one before I came on here just to make sure I knew how to do it, and of course, let's try it again. Okay, so let's take these. Maybe I took it down the wrong direction. Oh, you know what it is, guys? I think we have to flip it over. That's what it is. Once we pull these cords up here, do we have to flip it over? I don't know. I think that's what I did wrong. Okay. Let's try this way. So we flipped it over, and we're going to roll this up, roll this back. Is that right? No. Okay, guys, I'm just going to do a lark's head knot because, listen, I got sushi for dinner, and I'm really getting hungry, and I'm going to work on that knot. But for now, we're just going to do a lark's head knot. So we're just going to take our cord, put it through like so, and we're going to just take this and I haven't done a lark's head knot in forever. Now I forget how to do a lark's head knot. We're going to take this cord and we're going to put it through itself, creating this loop. We're going to drag it down, just creating this little bit of a knot here. And that's fine, guys. That's fine. You can do a little dab of glue, but guys, I like to use the hypo cement. You know, I had a little incident. I lost my needle. And so now that it just pours out when I take the lid off. So I don't know if I want to do that situation. I also do have some glue, some super glue, but it's the liquid. But you would want to put a little dab in there probably. Get that going. Okay. So now we have both of these sides. And I'm going to create my first little space. Now I have to figure out about how much space do I want in between each. So maybe if I got a ruler too. Let me wheel over here. You can't hear me because I'm in my super quiet spy chair. Okay, so let's see. Not that much. So let's do not quite an inch. Let's get some scissors. I don't know if these are the ones I should be using. Here we go. These are my cord scissors. I don't know if I want to use them on plastic. On the McDonald's straw, my friend. Sorry about that. I just tried to take our facility out here. Okay, so let's see. Let's cut about right here. And guys, this is a long straw. If I don't like this cut, I can cut myself another piece. Not a problem. And we also, is that an even cut, Kyle? I think that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide this on to see if I like the spacing. Gonna make it maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, just a little bit smaller. So maybe we're gonna do 1/2 inch. Boop boop. Is it about a 1/2 inch? Okay. And now what we're gonna do is we're also gonna take our scissors and we're just gonna cut this like so. We're gonna split that. Okay. All right. So this way we can, after we make our knots, we can get it off the tool, off the cord rather. Okay, so I'm just going to take this down here, and now I'm going to just make an overhanded knot, right? And we're making loose knots here, no problems. I'm going to lay this down, and oh, you know, I didn't bring my little, that's okay. That's okay, we'll just use scissors. I'm going to bring this knot all the way down to the base of that straw. Right. And then I'm just going to pull that knot tight. Okay, so now while we made the split in the straw, is so we can just take it off. Now we can just take it off here, but when we start knotting in between beads, we might need that split, right? So then let's do that to this side. Okay, overhanded knot. And you guys, if you want to do different kind of knots here, you can do that. You can do whatever knots you want, guys. I'm just just giving you the inspiration, and you guys always run with projects, which I love. I love when you guys run with these projects. Makes me feel good. Okay. All right. So I've created this little space here, which I don't know. It's kind of funky. It's kind of cute. I like it. And now we're gonna do our first bead. Excuse me, guys. So we're going to slide one of these down. I guess we didn't need to cut the slit in the straw. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, this is a very important, we have to cut. Oh, what am I doing, Carl? No, we're not doing that. No, we're just going to knot at the bead. I don't know why I thought I needed to put the gap in the straw. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. I mean, I knew why I did it, but I don't know if it's going to pertain to this project. But it's okay. It's just the straw from McDonald's. It's all good. We have our first knot. And so now we're going to do another spacing. Overhanded knot. I'm actually going to reach for my awl because these scissors are a little too thick. Oh, my foot is stuck under my desk. How does this happen to me? Okay, sliding over. And sliding back. Okay, here we go. There we go. Just gonna put this in here. And also you guys can see better. Those scissors are a little thick, right? We're just making knots. So this is nice knotting cord. Did I already do a knot? Look, my straw slipped out. Look what happened, friends. This is not a great tutorial, is it? But it's okay. Have no fear. I think we can, I think we can save it. That's the one thing you got to watch about the straw. It might slide down over your bead. Come on now. Let's cooperate. I might have pulled it down a little too tight, friends. I might have. Let's see if we can work this out here somehow. Stick. I don't want to pull because it's several like different strands woven together here, and I don't want to pull one of these out, but I do want to undo this knot somehow. I don't know, friends. I think we might be able to do it. Okay, I think I loosened it up enough. Okay, let's try that again. This is why the little spacers from Bead or unless you had this straw is pretty thick. It's a pretty big back straw. So again, I guess we could make it smaller by just squeezing it. I don't know. Just be careful of that, guys. Okay, that's good. That's good. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Oh, you know what I just thought of? If we wanted to, we could actually hang some shells off of these little spaces in here if we wanted. I don't know, friends. I don't know. We might want to. Okay, let's do another one of these beads. I just thought it would be fun to create some little negative spaces, you know? And then I'll do the other side off camera, and then we'll do the pendant, the focal together. Because I'm not quite sure how I want to do the focal. I just want to get this part done. Okay. So there we have that. All right. Oh, sorry guys. Let's do another one of these. Let's do another one of these funky straw knots. This is like a what did I got over there? A flurry, McFlurry. This is a McFlurry straw, my friends, for when the machine is actually working. That's a McFlurry straw. Again, I'm just trying to... I think what I was thinking with the slit is if your knots were too big, if you had like a human-sized straw, then you would just, you know, use the slit, and there we go. Okay, we're going to put on our last little curvy bead. Oh my. Sorry, I'm singing. I just caught myself singing. I apologize. Oops. Hopefully my music's not too loud for you guys. And if it is, I hope you at least like it. Got Hinder playing right now. Like the good Hinder. Well, I mean, the new Hinder's good, but Austin's not the singer anymore, so Austin was my favorite. All right, friends. So it's always, when you have a band that you love and they replace the singer, it's always kind of like a shot in the heart. But here we are. Back to jewelry making. I'm just trying to find what is going on. Okay. So that's it, friends. It's real basically, it's simple, right? We can put another knot here, but why? I think this is good. And we might hang some things here. I don't know. We'll see how that looks. I'm going to do the other side real quick and we'll be right back. Okay, friends, and we are back. And I think that's looking pretty good. I think it's looking, well, pretty even. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. All right, so this is, and we also have to measure. It's that kind of day, my friends. It is that kind of day. We also kind of want to measure, how long do we want this? So that would be 24 inches, I guess. 12 and 12 is 24 last time I checked. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I quite wanted it 24. Might want it at 8, maybe 20. But then I also have to keep in mind, guys, we're going to have to knot, right? We're going to have to knot. So that's probably about 25 inches, I'm going to guess. So I'm going to cut it here. And then we are going to finish this up. Okay. Make sure that's even. It's a little, it doesn't matter, it's fine. So now I'm going to take, these are the bigger 8mm jump rings, and I'm also going to get my clasp out here and some tools. And we're going to go ahead, and you want to make sure, guys, if you want to use a closed jump ring for the one side, you certainly can. Obviously, you're going to need to use open jump ring if you want to connect a clasp to it. You guys can do a toggle here, whatever floats your boat. But what you want to do, and these are the 18 gauge stainless steel jump rings, so these are real nice and sturdy. You want to make sure that that is very, very close, guys, because you don't want, I mean, this is kind of thick cord, but you don't want it to, you know, to separate. This one, I'm just making sure it is very closed. Okay, you want to keep one of them closed. Okay, that's looking good. So we're going to take one of these jump rings, and we're going to go ahead and attach it on there. And then, if you guessed it, we're going to make an overhand knot. Okay. And I want a little bit of cord. Like, I think that's cute. Okay. I'm going to lock that guy in. And then we're going to take this and do the same thing. And you want to make sure. Okay, yep, that's going to work. That's on the proper side. And then we're just going to overhand it knot. And then we're going to kind of try to make it, sorry. Okay. Get in there. Okay, and then we're going to bring it down. And we want to kind of make sure we're making about the same area, because we want it to be even, right? Okay, I think that looks about good. Okay. And again, you're probably going to want to put a little dab of glue in here. You want to do a little dab of glue. I have to get some. And you don't have to leave the little ends if you don't want. That's just, you know, I think that's cute. So there we have, it's just our basic little knotted necklace here. You can do multiple ways. You can end that multiple ways, guys. This is just the way I'm ending it. You know, just a little bit of fun. So now what we want to do is we want to talk about what are we doing here. So, oh, I dropped a couple, didn't I, guys? I should probably look for those. There's one. I don't know how many fell, but I'm sure we have enough. There goes the paper. Okay. I've recovered 2 in my mission. All right, that's good enough for now. So I did, this is the, seems to be the big, these 2 seem to be the biggest. So I did take one of these, and this is what I put my jump ring on. I did a little test. Now, this is my, do I want to make like a little cluster? You know what I'm saying? Like have, use some of these other colors here. But then I'm thinking that might be too long, right? I was thinking about doing a little cluster. Or I was just thinking about, you know, just putting a couple through here. And I think that would be really cute too. And you know what, guys? I think that's what I'm going to do, because I was going to use these little 6mm jump rings in between each cluster. But I think that one's too big. I'm trying to get some medium-sized ones. So that would be our go-between, and then this would be the jump ring that they are on. And then we would have another go-between. And I just think, I don't know, I think that's too long. I don't know if I like that. So I think we're just gonna you know, do fun things, my friends. We're gonna do fun things. Let's just put some jump rings on these shells. Oh, you know what I also didn't take into consideration, guys? I might have to use the 8mm jump rings. Is this, I don't know if this will clear. I don't know if this will clear our pendant. Okay. I didn't take that into consideration. Hold on, friends. Oh, you know what, guys? You know what we just got? We also just got 10mm jump rings from the B-Box Bargains. So maybe those will work. Let's try those. Do we have these? Oh, we don't have them in gold, do we? Well, shadoodles. Shadoodles. What color should we use? Copper. We have antique gold. These are really big, aren't they? That's what she said. Anyway, look at those. We also have 8mm, but I forgot that this little ring it's got a little bit of a ridge to it. So normally these 7mm jump rings would have been good, but I didn't take that into consideration. Let's just see if these are too big. These might be too big. And that's okay, because if they are, we've got 8s. What I don't have, my friends, is 9s. Okay. Well, the 10s definitely fit. Let's see how we like that. Oh, that's pretty. But is that too big? Maybe we use 8mm on the smaller ones. And this will be like our focal. Oh, that's cute. But you know what I'm thinking, friends? I actually kind of like that one better for the focal. What do you think? I mean, the white one's really pretty. But this one brings in some more of these colors. Oh, decisions. Oh, we do have the golden 8, but I think the 8's going to be too small. I don't know. We'll see. You know what we'll do? Let's put this one on the 8 and see how that looks. And I have them in the gold, which is nice. I mean, this color is pretty too. It's very pretty. I just was looking for the gold to pick up these, you know, pieces of gold in here. Oh, your hole's kind of all the way off to the side. Oh, no. Okay. I don't think these are going to be big enough either. Yeah. It's not going to be big enough. Not for that one anyway. Okay, that's fine. Guys, this is why I say, like, when you're building up your stash and stuff, it's really important to have different sizes of things, right? Different sizes of jump rings, different sizes of head pins, all the stuff, right? Different sizes of wire, different gauges. Just so this way, when you have a situation like this where you have a really good idea, but you might not have the proper, like maybe you didn't have 10mm jump rings, you know? This is why I say it's kind of important if you can, I know not everybody can, but if you can kind of bulk up on things like that. So now we're just seeing which color I like better here. Also, do I want to, oh, I do probably want it on that side. I think I'm going to go with the color that has the browns and stuff in it. Okay, so here's my question. This is the front. Okay. Do I like how, I don't like how it's hanging on the open side, so I am going to just switch that out real quick. It's just simple. We're just going to turn it over. Wait, is that the side I just had on, friends? What is going on? All right. Let's get the jump ring through there first, and then we'll find the proper side. Okay. So this is the front, and that's the side I want. Okay. Physics. Now I'm saying? All right. There we go. I love it. I love it. This is what we have. Very, very beachy. But like I said, we're not done, friends, because we're going to add some more shells. But I think I'm going to cluster them up. I'm going to put some smaller ones. Where's the other smaller one? I'm going to put some smaller ones, and then we're going to do you think just the all white one will look funny? It will stand out. I think it will. That's fine. That one's really pretty. And okay, I'm liking that. Or do I like this one better? That's pretty too. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need one more jump ring. And again, we don't want to choke, we don't want to choke these up, these shells. We want them to hang a little freely, right? We want them to have some movement. So that's what we're going to do. I'm getting so hungry, guys. I'm like starving now. I have not eaten today. It is now probably 5 or 6 o'clock. Who knows? And again, we are going to, now you can hang them the front open way if you want. I don't know if we should hang some open this way. I don't know. This is a hard decision, my friends. Let's see how we want to hang that one. I guess we're going to hang it that way. Good times that we won't remember. Sorry. Sometimes I get focused, I just start singing if music's on. I sing if music's not on, friends. I'm always singing. All right. Oh, that's too cute. Okay. Let's do this one. See how this one's smaller and probably does not require? That one might be too small. That one's too big. Okay, are we gonna stick with the small one? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That one might be too little. Okay. We're getting there, friends. There we go. Again, I'm just gonna pick this up so I can see how do I want this to hang. And I'm just trying to get those as close to closed as possible. All right, there we go. Now we gotta do this side. Oh, it's so cute. And you know what we could do too, if we want it, we could put some jump rings in between and maybe hang some things. That's an idea. You could hang little pieces of chain with maybe some little dangles, or you could just do we could do a bunch of jump rings in between as spacing. We can see how that looks. Okay. All kinds of ideas, my friends, all kinds. I think we want that to hang like that. Sorry if there's a lot of noise too. I just remember to have my dryer on. Our dryer, unfortunately, is cooked. We lost our heating element, and so I've had it on literally for 6 hours today. And it is just fine because it is drying the clothes with air. But it's just a mess. If it's not one thing, friends, it's something else, right? I might put some jump rings in between, so this way they're not like right up against each other. But we'll see how it looks. We can use some smaller jump rings. Okay. I like the way it sounds. Oh, look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. I love all this little... Okay. All right. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So I'm going to get... Do I have these? I do. So we're going to grab some of these in the 8mm ones. Okay. Same color. We could, I guess, do different colors. I don't know how that would look. But I'm just going to grab a couple here. I don't know how many I'm going to need. Just grabbing a couple. Okay, that should be good. And I am going to put these in between. You could use bigger ones, put seed beads on them too. Oh, we could do that too, couldn't we, guys? Oh man. We could do some seed beads, couldn't we, Kyle? Well, let's see. I have so many ideas right now. Where did it go? Oh my goodness, where did it go? I lost it. There it is. I think it was telling me it wants seed beads on it, but if we do seed beads, we'll do the 10 mils, but we'll see. You know what? Let me see what kind of seed beads I got. Okay, friends, and we're back. And I found these. These are from Danielle Wicks. These are the Golden Greens drops. And I think drops might look cute. What do we think? Look at those little drops. They match, right? I'm going to try them. But after going through all of these, friends, I am going to go ahead and use these bigger jump rings. Now, they are 18 gauge, so they're a little bit thicker. But these drops should still fit. Should still fit. All right. Let's go. Just dump a whole bunch out, friends. Just dump a whole bunch out. All right. So let's try this. I have so many theories today, friends. I have so many interesting ideas, apparently. Okay. Let's just put a couple of these drops on. I don't know. Of course, now I've just made this tutorial 5 hours long because these are teeny tiny. They might not even fit on my jump ring. Oh no. All of this and they don't fit on my jump ring? What? Okay, friends, they don't. They don't. We have to go with a Toho or something. The holes are a little bit small, but those would have been super cute. Hold on. All right, friends. And so I found some 8/0s, and this is also from Danielle Wicks. This is the Ocean and Sky blend, and I thought that one looked really pretty. I love it. It'll just add some little pops of color, right? Nothing wrong with little pops of color, my friends. And I did already check these, and they do fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load a couple of these onto my jump ring. Different colors. Just going to load a couple on. No specific... I'm trying to think if I could scoop them up. Let's see if that works. No. Kyle's trying to be way fancy. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put whatever ones want to go on. Oh my goodness. Maybe just the blue ones. I don't know. Okay, there. Are you serious today, friends? This is what happens when you can't feel your hands. You drop everything. All right. Let's do this again. I might just do one with us together and the rest off of film, off of camera, because this is insane. All right. There's some hex beads, it looks like, in here. There's some, that's possibly a drop. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I know I just did a blue one. That's okay. All right. And we'll do one of these peachy colors. What's that? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that'll be good. Okay, and let's come in between. Let's see how we like that. I probably still could have went with an 8mm jump ring, but we want things to kind of be No seams, no seams. Okay, there we go. I know it sounded like I broke something, but everything is good enough. I didn't break anything. All right. Do we think we'll even see those in there? You know what, guys, I'm gonna make up a couple of them real quick, and then I'm gonna pop them on, and then we'll see if we like it, and then I'll let you guys go so you can continue on with your lives and I can eat some sushi. Okay, give me a second. Okay, guys, are you ready for this? Look how pretty. I know some of you are probably like, oh, that's too much, but is it? Is it too much? I don't know. I love it. Look at all this color that we brought in here. So it might be a little too much, guys. It might look a little too much to you, but I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Look how pretty. I don't know why I brought the bead mat out because you could probably see it better on the bead mat. But here's our necklace. I think it's so cute, guys. You don't have to do, that's a lot, right? I did 2 in between each one, and that might be a little bit for some. Maybe I should have done 1, but I'm a person that likes a lot of things, and so maybe that's not for you, but that's okay because it's for me. So there's our gorgeous necklace. Let's bring in our palette again, my friends, because I still do have it so nicely in front of me. Again, this is jewelry by Jen. This is her June sparkle bag, Seashores. I think that's what we called it. Yes, Seashores, June 25. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, keep on beading, my friends. Keep on planting your magical beans and keep being kind to yourselves because it's really starting to show. Okay, loves. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hi friends, I'm back real quick. I just wanted to show you that I actually removed 2 of the shells because I did think it was a little congested, but look how cute that is now. So I removed 2 of the shells, so now I just have the 3 shells and all of this gorgeousness. I think this is a little less crowded, and I like it a whole lot more with just the 3 shells. I think that's so pretty, so simple, guys. You can wear this with the jeans and the t-shirts. You can wear this with the sundresses. Whatever you want to do, you can wear it with your bikini if you just want to be cool and hang out at the pool. Listen, I'll got you covered, my friends. Okay. I like it very much with just the 3 shells now. I think that's really pretty. Okay, friends, continue planting your beans. Talk to you soon. Bye.